When I was younger, no one really explained the different career path options within fashion design. I sort of fell into my specialization because my counselor told me that there was room in the knitwear specialization. And since I didn't know what I really wanted to work in, I said, sure, sign me up. I had also figured my first 2 years of school were more focused on sportswear and wovens during the general fashion design major. So I thought it would be nice to learn about knitwear, but I didn't know the difference and I didn't have a big preference. It was more out of curiosity and wanting to learn something different. When you specialize in a specific area of design in school, your portfolio will most likely have projects in that specialization. Like my portfolio was mostly knitwear when I graduated, so it makes the most sense to look for jobs that are relevant to your portfolio projects because you have the best chance of getting those jobs. It's really common to become specialized in a specific area of design even if your studies were not specialized. This is because when you start working, you will do projects in a certain area of design. Let's say, for example, your first job out of school is as a sportswear designer. Since this becomes an area that you gain experience in, the area that you have the best chance of getting your next job in is going to be sportswear as well, because you already have some experience in that area. Specializations include but are not limited to swimwear, eveningwear, special occasion and bridal, sportswear, ready-to-wear woven and tailored separates, childrenswear, menswear, lingerie and intimate apparel, activewear and performancewear, outerwear, denim and jeans, and knitwear and sweaters. The same goes for market segments. Once you start working in a particular segment, it's easier to get future jobs in that same segment. Examples are Haute Couture, which is made to measure. Each garment is made for an individual client. This tends to be the most expensive market in fashion. Luxury and high-end designer ready-to-wear is made with predefined sizes and styles, but it's still very high quality. Diffusion Designer, styles inspired from luxury brands, but at a more affordable price point. Bridge, style tends to have mass appeal, but with good quality fabrics at reasonable prices. And mass market, very affordable clothes for the masses. There are also a lot of different ways you can work. There's an employee/company structures that includes full-time designer committing to working for one company full-time, or you can be a freelance designer where you work with various clients and brands on your own time and you set your own price. So for various structures of companies, you can work for brands, a company with a clear image and target customer that designs in-house and works with manufacturers to execute their vision. Private label manufacturers is a company that manufactures products for various brands. These middleman companies are especially popular when brands want to manufacture in a foreign country to lower manufacturing prices, where the brand might have barriers of language and law that are difficult for them to navigate on their own. Garment manufacturers. Some garment manufacturers hire in-house designers to offer top-notch customer service. They work with clients and optimize styles and details. If you like to be very hands-on and around the machinery that makes the garments, this is a really good place to be. These jobs are hard to find in the States because there isn't a lot of manufacturing happening in the first place, but the ones running understand the importance of design support for their clients. So a lot of them in the States do hire designers. Machine manufacturers. Some machine manufacturers hire in-house designers to create collections and show off the capabilities of the machines to improve sales of the machines. I worked for a knitting machine company as a designer and had a great time there. The requirements for the collections were so different from designing for market. Instead of price and knitting time restrictions, it was more about here's a list of new capabilities of the updated machines, create a unique collection to inspire potential clients to buy the machines. So we got to design really beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces in high-end yarns. It was probably my favorite job that I had as far as creativity and quality goes. You can also work as an independent brand designer where you work on your own designs and you sell them under your own label. It is possible to get pigeonholed in a particular specialization and market segment, and it's better to intentionally choose a specialization and industry segment that you are interested in than to let the job market decide for you. You could end up in an area that you're not particularly excited about. If you find yourself on a path that you're not happy with, or you'd just like to explore other specializations and segments, start researching and applying to jobs in those other areas. It's possible to get a job in a different area with a portfolio that's not relevant to that area, only if they see potential in you or they just happen to like you. But it's going to be difficult. You might want to think about researching those areas and doing some portfolio projects that are relevant to the jobs that you want. Also, doing a few independent projects can help confirm for yourself that you really are interested in this new area that you're exploring before you get stuck in a full-time job. For example, you could be a freelance mass market outerwear designer, an independent haute couture bridal designer, or a full-time private label luxury knitwear designer. The possibilities are endless. You mix and match specializations, market segments, and employee company structures to find the right path to your dream fashion design job. What would be your dream specialization, market segment, and employee company structure? Let me know below and subscribe.